Hey guys, welcome back. PG Minington here with episode 55 of PG Minington's Let's Play. And this episode, first of all, before I even start speaking about what the episode is going to be about, I really want to thank all of you guys for all you guys have given me, all of the subscribers that I now have. I believe we're at 95 now. I really want to thank all of you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, just keep doing what you do. You guys mean a lot to me, and you are the reason I am here right now. This is the reason that I'm actually recording right now and not wasting my time doing something else. So yeah, thank you guys a lot. I really do have something awesome that is actually happening right now, but I can't actually talk about it currently. But shortly, in maybe 4 to 5 days, I will be able to talk to you about it once it is actually all said and done and everything has been completed. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to leave you anticipating what is coming, but it is going to be very exciting. I can promise you guys, and it's all because of you. So thank you guys, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So yeah, as you can see, I did finish this, and there's a ginormous black hole in the middle. Why is that? Well, let me go ahead and show you how these lights work actually. So as you can see, I did actually use covers. So covers, if you guys don't know, are actually made with a handsaw. You don't actually need a diamond one, I don't believe. I don't think you can make a wood one. I don't even know. I've only ever made a diamond one, so I'm not exactly sure. But I'd recommend a diamond one because it is awesome. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, the smallest block that you can actually make is not actually a cover. Let's go ahead and we can make it into strips. But also, you can go a little bit smaller. You should be able to go into the cover corner. Now, the corners obviously are not going to be all that useful, but I would like to just go ahead and show you what they do because it is pretty rare that you will actually ever use them. But as you can see, yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what you could use that for, but I'm sure you can do like some tabletops. I don't even know what you could do with it. There's all kinds of things like gauges on maybe a furnace or something like that. If you were making like a stove in a house, I don't know. But all kinds of different things. So let me go ahead and show you the lights now. So boom, it does shut off all the lights. As you can see, that was a tiny bit of a chunk update error, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and flip them back on, and boom. So now we have lights. So that's awesome. And I didn't waste all of my lights. I have one left. So what does that mean? How are we going to light the top? So actually, let's see if I can get upstairs with the hole that I left. Yeah, this hole is going to be a little bit hard to fill in because I don't know exactly what to put there. I might be able to use like stone slabs, maybe like sideways stone slabs. I don't know exactly. I might be able to just use a polished stone cover, and it'll just have to do, even though it doesn't look completely straight and what it's supposed to look like. Or we might actually, let's see, can I place a, you know what, I'm going to try it. I don't actually think this will work, but oh, hey, it does. I didn't think that would work. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, the CF sprayer is a ginormous pain in the butt, and let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Yeah, you see how all this stuff was here? Well, I had to like fill in the entire top of this with dirt in order for it to get a straight build. So what I actually ended up doing is going, hey, don't I have something called the destruction catalyst? And I'm like, oh crap, that thing's kind of dangerous. I might completely destroy everything I have. Well, I did figure out, well, I actually kind of knew already. Let me go ahead and see if I can find an area here that I already did. So as you can see, it does a 3x3 area. This area was obviously carved out by the destruction catalyst, so it goes 3 across and 3 down. So that means if I actually go over here really quick, what I can do is click on right here in the middle of the air. Make sure you're not actually facing that direction. You want to go straight this way and click. And boom, I just got rid of all of that. So that is basically how I shaped this entire house. Now, it is a ginormous pain in the butt, guys. So I believe it's like a 9 by, or not, actually, it's not 9 by 8. These are actually every, 4 blocks? And that was actually 9 by 8 after I counted those. But anyways, here's how I'm going to do the lighting. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, and that's 7 on that side. And then we have I believe it's 8 in that direction. I'm not exactly sure. So, about 60 should do us. I'm not exactly sure if my calculation on counting was right, but it's probably about 56 to about 60, depending on if I want to add some lights where they don't actually, pretty much qualify in going. So let's go ahead and go over here. And what I'm thinking is, I haven't actually told you guys what I want this factory to do. Now you're going, why haven't you told us? Well, the reason I haven't told you is quite simple. I don't exactly know what I want, but also I kind of know what I want, but I just don't want you guys to know yet because it's going to be something awesome. I told you I did want to be one of the YouTubers that did some crazy awesome stuff, and that promise is remaining because of yeah, I just want to be that guy that does stuff like that. So yeah, but it's going to be really cool, and I can promise you it will involve some uranium. So yeah, you're going, what the heck is he talking about? Yep, you're just going to have to wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, so now all we need is, I believe, yeah, let's just go ahead and request an entire stack of lamps. We do need some more red alloy wire, but we'll get to that once that actually occurs, because I don't want this entire episode to be me just getting the friggin' lamps and putting them up. So yeah, let's see. Let's see how many lamps we can actually request. Let's go on up, and I say let's just do 64. Yeah, so we're missing 314 glass and 85 bone meal, so that is no big deal. Let's go ahead and take all of this crap out, and let's go ahead and boom. So yeah, that is a mess that I just created, but that is okay with me, so let's just go ahead and throw that in there, and let's see how many stacks we can actually throw into this chest within a short period of time without boring you guys. So, there we go, and now all we have to do is actually get redstone. So, how we're going to do that is exactly how I just did it. Now, there actually is a way with the UU Matter. I kind of want to show you guys that, but I don't think I'm going to just because I don't really have time to. So, yeah, that's why, in case you guys were wondering, let's go ahead and place that in there, and let's see. This is going to take quite a while, but hey, it's all right. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab this, and let's just go ahead and place one more piece of glass in here. And now all we need left is actually bone meal once we get the redstone that we need. So I'm thinking we're just going to take this and, let's see, add it into here. Yeah, as you can see, I do have a ton of glowstone. So yeah, there is a bunch of redstone. Let's see, let's place all of our glowstone back in here. Did I just say redstone or glowstone that I was pulling out of here? I'm pulling out redstone in case I said glowstone. So yeah, there is our redstone. Now we might have enough redstone. I think it was like 30 redstone that we actually needed. And I really hate that Buildcraft bug that we have with the machines messing up. Is it Buildcraft or I don't even know. I always get Buildcraft and Industrial Craft confused. For the obvious reason of they're pretty close to each other in what they do. In my opinion anyway. They probably aren't anywhere close. But me being the noob I am, I'm pretty sure they're pretty close. So yeah. Now what I am thinking is, let's see, 35, let's see, how many pieces of this is that going to equal? It's not really going to be all that many, is it? So what we do need is, I believe we need 80 pieces of this, and as you can see, that is going to be pretty slow in the process of what it is doing, so we should be fine. Just go ahead and say, hey, go ahead and finish doing what you're doing with the bone meal, and I'm going to place my bone meal in there and request all the lamps that my heart can desire. So I do indeed not want 71, but 64 white lamps. Now, we're going to be missing a little bit of red alloy, so for that, I'm thinking what we can do is it hasn't actually pulled out our redstone yet. So, what I'm thinking we can do is just grab out one piece of redstone because we don't want to mess up anything, and just turn all of this goodness into some redstone. Now, the reason I want the redstone is so that we can make some more red alloy wiring, which is a pain in the butt to make, quite honest, because I just don't really like making it. Yeah, and we can actually use copper, so I'm thinking that we might do that instead of actually using our iron, because copper is cheaper. I believe it's 84 MC instead of 256. And it is kind of really sad that I remember all of those numbers. Yeah, I don't know why I know those numbers, but I do. I have no explanation for that. Yep, I'm a noob, and I know numbers. So yeah, that explains PG Mining 10. Alright, so let's see if it's pulled out the redstone yet, which it still has not. It's still pulling out all that glass. But what we can do is, I really just don't ever want to run out of this red alloy wiring. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I'm actually going to be setting up the ceiling. In case you guys are wondering, how can I light my house without actually lighting my house? And by that I mean, how do you light it without using torches? Is probably what most of you guys would want to see. So here's how I'm actually going to light the house. I'm going to go boom. And there's going to be a light where those two intersect. No, actually, let's do it the other way. Let's put a light right here. No, let's not do it like that either. How can we do this? You know what? If we do it the other way, we don't actually have to do it like that. Yeah, I'm thinking what we can do is every place that the lights would actually intersect is where we can have one of these. So I'm thinking here, and this probably is not going to work out very well. And let's see here. Yeah, I think this will actually work out. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so there's one, and yeah, so I'm obviously not going to do all of this on screen, but I will actually do this row on screen. Did I mess that one up? Nope, that is actually right. So that is a first. I'm actually doing something right for once. Yes, so. Oh, and by the way, Frodo Gaming, thank you for using my actual reactor setup in your video. You are awesome. If you don't actually know who Frodo Gaming is, please do go check him out. I will include the link in the description down below. And why did we get Did I really go sideways? Really? Alright, we're just going to set that up later. That is just too dang bad that we messed up. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get it all fixed. And so, yeah, I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead and get started with what we're going to be doing inside of the factory. So, this, as you can see, we're still actually making our UU matter. Let's see, do I have any scrap on me? Yeah, it was overflowing with scrap, and I actually had to pick it up myself. Let's go ahead and clear this so I can think a little bit better. Alright, so I swear to God I just saw a creeper over there, and he's not actually there. So that is great. That is really great, thank goodness. So, what I'm thinking we can do is I really want to get this factory set up and running. But how I want it to be running is actually with, what the heck is going on over here? Is all this not stack? What's it doing? I have no idea what it's doing down here. Let's see, Lumar is all over the floor, and it just disappeared. I believe it's in our miner's backpack. So I will be back once we actually get all that light and stuff ready with all that Lumar that I just disappeared. Yeah, so I'll be back once we actually have all the lights set up in the factory, so I will see you guys in a sec. Alrighty guys, we are back, and I did finish lighting the factory, so that is great, but I was just coming to check out the quarry, and let's see how many levels we've gone. Yes. So let's go ahead and fly all the way to the top where our quarry started, which is, this is block 71, and 71 down to 56. That is, let's see, I don't know. 71, okay, so 56, 4, and so that is about 15 levels. I don't know. Math during talking, during recording, during playing Minecraft, not very good. Not a very good multitasker. Now, if I wasn't doing Minecraft, I would know that right off the bat, but I have no idea. I think it's 15. I don't know. That's going to haunt me forever if that's wrong. Alright, so now, as you can see, we are back home by the portal gun. And as you can see, yes, we do have this. And we have this gorgeous array of redstoning, I suppose. And I don't know exactly why I did that. Oh, yes, I do. I wanted to test it out because I did have 8 lamps left over, I think. I wanted to test out what it would look like if I actually put lamps in between all of these. And I think it'll actually look pretty good. Let me go ahead and go inside so I can show off my lighting. It looks pretty good. During the day, actually, but let's go ahead and turn the lights on, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Even though there are a little bit of a few, probably, dark spots, I don't really like those, but we could probably solve that by just putting a lamp there, and probably in those 2 spots as well. And we should be good. Now, I finally did figure out what I would like to put in this room. If I haven't already said, it's actually been a while since I recorded last episode. Why do I have that CF backpack on instead of this one? Because we could be getting energy instead. We're just sitting in here. Now, energy, yes, is a ginormous factor, and I really want a factory to make me energy. So yeah, as you can see, we do have 64 UU matter, and let's see. Alright, so there's that. So now we almost have 3 stacks of UU matter. Let's see what else we have as I actually built that stuff. Why am I getting a measurement from that? Alright, so there we go, and uh-oh, we were actually losing UU. Yeah, so once that actually backs up, UU will actually get dropped on the floor, and I'm hoping none of it actually did get dropped down there, but I don't have time to actually go check, so yeah, as you can see, or not UU, but scrap. I think we got all the scrap that was on the floor, but as you can see, yeah, we did waste quite a lot of scrap because it did build up with UU, and it no longer was making UU, so if that makes sense, that's why. Now, that's really what I would always like a mass fab to look like, so I'm thinking that's going to be the first thing that we are going to be doing in our factory. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I'm wanting, let's see, I think every 1 in 8 pieces of, like, dirt or whatever you put into a recycler actually will turn into a piece of scrap. So, I want more than 8 recyclers because sometimes that 1 in 8 will not actually occur. And, yeah, so, or maybe it's 1, yeah, I think it's 1 in 8, so you'll get 64, or no, you'll get 8 per 64. So, yeah. So, here's what I'm thinking. As you can see, I have a bunch of redstone and stuff in my inventory that I do need to dump off. And I think I need to go pick up the rest of our, let's see, the rest of the red alloy ingots I was making. That's what I was making with iron. And let's see, yeah, I made some with copper too, because copper's cheaper, but I'm actually getting a little bit to the point where I don't want to start using copper because we're about the same on our iron as well. So let's put our iron back where it actually belongs. So yeah, I think we have more iron at this point than we do copper actually. So that is not good. I have a plan for that later. Let's see, do we? No, we're about the same pretty much. Let's place this in there. We're actually just about the same in everything except for silver. And silver's kind of rare for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, back to the main topic here. Let's grab our remote order, and what did we need? We needed those, like, 10 recyclers. I'm thinking we should be able to request 10 with no problem, and there we go. So there's 11, and there's 10. And we are definitely missing a ton of refined iron, but that is no big deal. So let's see. 80 refined iron is going to be this, and let's go ahead and take 6, so that's 70, so 16, yeah. Yeah, once again, while I'm doing Minecraft, math is not my friend because I can't, like, talk at the same time as I actually, like, do math. So, yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Alright, so there is those, and there we go. Or there are those, actually. Alright, so there we go. And I'm thinking that should be fast enough. I really wish you could put overclockers in there. Uh-oh, about fell in the hole. Alright, so let's see how our mass fab is doing. Let's go ahead and pull out that UU, and let's place some of this scrap in there. There we go. Yeah, so I do want that to be what it actually will look like in our factory. I want to make that factory a giant EU producer as well as UU, but we're going to be starting with our UU instead of EU. I do want the EU factory really bad, and I might actually challenge Frodo Gaming on this one. See who can get the best EU factory. You can use my nuclear reactor setup, your nuclear reactor setup, whatever you want, but I am not going to propose that challenge yet. Might later on, though, so be warned. Alright, so let's see what we have. Yeah, so I think all of that iron should be coming up here to sort. Let's go ahead and make sure of that, though. So it's going into this one, and this does not know what to do with our iron, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, so refined iron is here, so we should be sorting it into here. So all we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to come up with something for you guys to watch as all of this stuff cooks up, and actually it's all cooked up, so that's great. Yep, my babbling about challenging Frodo is paying off. So now, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and convert all this UU into something actually useful. So here is what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead and look up that iridium recipe really quick. How do we make iridium? Yeah, I'm going to look that up later. Just for now, let's go ahead and place all of this in there. And we almost have 4 stacks of UU matter. That's not nearly enough for what I would like, but it is a start. Alright. So now, as I said, we're going to grab those 10 recyclers. And, oh, by the way, yeah, I did mention that I wasn't actually recording on the... We have 2 pages of these now. That's pretty cool. But I'm actually still recording on the original computer I started recording on, but I did get the new one, finally. It took a while. It was a little bit strange the way they shipped it. There were like 2 boxes. I don't know. It was weird. But anyways, I finally got it, and so recording should be changed, and the quality should be going up sometime soon. But let's go ahead and find our recycler, and boom, there we go. So there's 10 recyclers, but we're still missing iron. How are we missing iron? I just made her find iron. It might not have sorted it. Yeah, definitely didn't sort it. For some reason, when it goes over to this side, it won't sort. I don't know why. It just won't. But we should be just fine now. I don't know why I didn't grab it out myself. That'd be a lot faster. Derp. Alright, so, and there's that. And so there we go. We should have it definitely more than 80. Or no, actually, just 80 probably. And let's see. Where is... Yeah, we have 255 UU matter. I could have counted it like that, couldn't I? Alright, so now we just need to go to craft and go ahead and grab our 10 recyclers. Now you're going, alright, so you're going to have recyclers, but how are you going to be powering them? And I just decided in my head, we're not making iridium with this UU because we are working towards producing it, and we're not actually planning on using it yet. So this is what we are going to do. In case you guys don't know, this is what you can use your UU matter for. There is something else, but yeah, we're not going to show that yet because I don't know the recipe yet. And yeah, that's the main reason. So let's go ahead and place that in there, and let's place this stack in there. And let's pull out all of the diamonds that we can. Split all of this stuff up, and yeah, so you can make diamonds out of your UU matter. And I believe it's actually a pretty efficient way of making diamonds. I'm not exactly sure how efficient because, yeah, it does take all that uranium and it does take some hard work to actually get it going, but eventually I believe it will pay off because, I mean, you're only using like pieces of dirt to do it anyways, so if you didn't have EE, that would be a great way to do it. Yeah, so yeah. That made no sense. But anyways, let's see what we can do. We have 64 diamonds, and we have another 19 diamonds, so that is awesome. Yeah, so what do I plan on doing with all of these diamonds? Well, I'm thinking, let's see, how can we do this? I'm thinking we can move our power production, maybe, or what we can also do is have our recycler set up over here. Thinking for now that we can just run our line from over here because it is just right here. Let me go ahead and dig through here so you guys can see that, and let's grab our glass fiber out, and we should be able to dig directly through here, and there is our wiring. Yeah, as you can tell, I have this planned out. Not really. That was a lucky guess. All right, so I'm going to be back, and we're going to wire this underneath the house over to there. So I will see you guys in a sec. Alrighty, guys, I am back, and I have finished the wiring, and I went ahead and grabbed our recyclers that I had already created, and let's go ahead and plop them down. But we did blow that one up, as I definitely knew we were going to do, because I forgot to actually put it on the low voltage line instead of the other line. We actually put it on the high voltage, very high voltage line from our... Yeah, it's actually this line, so as you can see, that's why, and I didn't really want to waste the energy to do it the other way, but I am going to have to, so, yeah. Let's see, how can we actually do that? I'm thinking we can just come from, like, right there. You know what, let's drop in from this, and we're going to have to grab some more of our glass fiber cabling, but that is okay, even though we are almost out of... let me go ahead and set the timer again because we have like 4 minutes left. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and go back down here. And we should be able to request some glass fiber cabling as soon as I, let's see, place 2 more diamonds in here. Should be, I think. And now we should be able to just grab, yeah, we just need to grab a little bit more of our fiber cabling because that's all we need. And I don't want this to be all that boring. But yeah, so next episode, I promise, is going to be much better than this one because we will have everything set up, our recyclers, and I'll begin to lay out what we're actually going to be doing with the, let's see, what are we going to be calling this? I don't know. It's our factory with mass fabs and recyclers. I have a really probably not all that great idea thought out for this, but I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have a bunch of mace raiders, or not mace raiders, but recyclers. And yeah, so it's going to be really cool. I don't really want to tell you guys just yet. I want to make you guys wait for next episode because it might take a little bit of a while for this to get going. And I'm not exactly sure if it's fully functional. I haven't actually tried it out yet, so I'm thinking we're going to want to try that. You know what? Let's go ahead and convert all of that redstone into some diamonds. Let's pull out all of our diamonds, just leave 1 in there, and let all that convert. So yes, we do have a ton of diamonds. How many is that? 78, 80, or 88, I think? Yeah. So, yeah. That is really cool. Let's see. How many EMC is that? That is, I have no idea how much that is. I should know the number of EMC 64 times 8,192 is, but I don't right off the top of my head. And yes, I am just talking to take up some time because we are going to be ending the episode here because it's going to take me a while to get that glass and all that stuff that I'm going to need. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Minington, and if you do like what I do, please do hit the subscribe button. I really would like to hit, I don't know, a bunch of subscribers, maybe 200 by, I don't know, 2 months from now. 200 subscribers, that's my goal. So yeah, I'm going to be putting out Borderlands 2 videos almost daily, and these almost daily as well. I'm thinking I'm going to do 1 day of Minecraft and 1 day of Borderlands, maybe even 2 Borderlands videos per day, because obviously that game is a much more of an objective game than this one is, because this one is basically do whatever you want, and if you have the smarts, you can do basically anything. So yeah. Please do subscribe. Please do like the videos. It does take me a while to actually get them out. It takes a while for me to upload. And definitely those Borderlands videos, they're about 30 gigs a piece. And if you are a video editor, it is the most dreaded thing ever to have a 30 gigabyte file that you do have to edit, export, and upload. So anyways, enough babbling, but thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Minington, and I'll see you next time. Peace.